Depot references. You started watching that last week.
Man, it's so good though. But no, Jody's really good with placement of his down 4 once. He's really good with his poke game. Down back threes coming from Lee, and then he gets you to move. That way he can track you, trying to sidestep and get away from those linear moves. But Mac has a lot of patience, and we very rarely see his Jin. I want to see what he does here.
All right, we're on a small stage, and a character like Lee excels on the wall, so this could be something that Mac has to worry about.
I like the jab. Back 4. Oh, wow. Nice follow-up. Didn't get a counter hit this time. Mac's defense is kind of tightening up. He is down on life. Ooh, don't know what that was. Back 2-1 coming from Mac.
Yeah, Mac's saying you got to stand his ground. Ooh, the full sidewalk.
4 corpse thrusts with that down 1. Jin's in rage. 4-4-3. I like the fight. They're dancing a little bit.
Yeah, definitely feeling out process here in this first round. Nice, the big launch. Is that going to kill? He does have rage in the wall.
Nah, it's not going to kill in no way, shape, form. But the next one will.
Good read on the get-up kick from Mac.
And caught him ducking nonetheless. And Jody should know better. You're not supposed to duck on the wall like that. Turtle it up. Bring it in. Gets the electric. Back 3 follow-up. And now he can get the wall, and this is going to hurt. Back 2-1 again. Realignment. And look at the damage. Nice 4-4-3. 1-2-4 to close it out.
That was all Mac. Just basically got that wall break, and it was lights out.
And 2 rounds straight right now for Mac. He's in his first game with the Jin pick nonetheless. All right, 2-4. Nice, gets the slide.
First slide we've seen from him.
Oh, 4-4 with the whiff punish, and Mac is just picking Jody apart right now. Back 4 again.
Yeah, Jody's getting these little hits, no whiff punish, but gets the hell sweep.
Not gonna kill. Jody in rage. Ooh! Kick that up 4-4, and this is death if he doesn't mess it up. Goes right into rage art.
He had to stop the bleeding somehow, and that's a big call out. Big call out.
Speaking of stopping the bleeding, put it right in his face. Hit the rose petals in his face. Potpourri just exploded. It's a love bomb. It's a love bomb. Ooh, the can kicks. The 2-pack, one for you and your boy. Back 1-2.
All the way in the corner.
Dancing. Trying to keep him in that corner. You see Mac, good awareness, blocks the low.
You were not kidding when you were talking about patient, but he gets counter hit. Really close to the wall, drops the combo.
Gets the counter hit back forward, now prepared for it. Another slide. Ooh, down back 4, completely whiffs. Down 4, Mac trying to do a little more offensive. Wow.
Ooh, good duck on there, and that should be it with the wall break. Didn't even need it. Mac going up the first game. And, you know, I was talking earlier about how Lee has such a fantastic wall game. Mac didn't even make that a thing.
But you saw how much he was walking around him. He walked around the entire body and got a corpse thrust in maybe the first game. So that's something you have to pay attention to. Mac's aware that Lee is very dangerous when it comes to wall carry. He knows that at any point in time, ducking could very well cost him a round. So he decides to change that up by sidestepping more than anything. Joe is not reacting to it, and that's what's making him lose. Mac is playing with Jin, and I'm pretty sure Joe didn't expect that.
Yeah, I probably expected the big body that we've been seeing from him recently, but the Jin has been a pretty solid pick from him. Has the ability to stand his ground with his character. Isn't worrying too much about dealing with the mix-ups because he's just basically waiting for Jody to hang himself.
All right, down 4. Small poke, look you up. 4-3. I like that mid choice and a punish while standing 2. Gonna get the wall. Down back 2-2-3. No, just whiffs. Down 3, counter hit, big follow up. Slide again. What a series here by Jody.
Ooh, that throw big puts him on the wall, but he's fighting out well.
All right, down 4, down 3. Nice little scramble here. Life just about even. Jin's in rage. Poking him. Piece by piece, but we're going up for 4 cans. Bring 2 friends. Rage art to finish it out.
I like the rage art there, keeping it easy. Doesn't want to deal with maybe a wonky wall combo or anything like that.
Round 2.
All right, and Jody just lost control of that first round right there in the second game.
Yeah, pretty stiff movement from Jody. I think he's just really waiting to react instead of being active here. Well, you see Mac, man. Seems like every movement has a purpose.
Oh, double demon paw. Jody not taking the duck. Ooh, 4-4-3. Back four, tries to whip punish with that demon paw. Nice non-tracking. Down 4-1-4 on the punish. Little small scramble, finishes the string. Backdash, parry and a 2-4 coming from Mac. Oh, wow, what a series. Oh, 4-4-4.
Nice, punishes.
All right, gets the 2-throw. Dancing a little bit, even more. 1-2. Jody getting his stride.
That was an Asuka special if I've ever seen one.
Ooh, counter hit on that second hit. Tries to go for a slide. Nice punish. Yeah, that combo off a low parry routine is actually pretty difficult. It's pretty weird to get. You got to go straight into a back three if you want to stabilize on Maryland. 4-4. Down three again. Back four counter hit. Taking the bait. Jody a little too anxious. Pulls the trigger just a little too early. Back to neutral. Lots of guarding. Matt comes out on top. Down 4-1-4. And that's what I was talking about before. Matt completely aware, eats a magic 4, and another drop combo by Jody. And the nerves are just kicking in while standing 2. This is going to take him to the wall. He's not dead, but he is in danger.
Lost frames. Oof.
4-2. Oh, the 4-4 check. 4-4-3 again, and he's not done. Oh my God, the rage drive, and Jody just way too anxious. Why would you go in and try to challenge that? Just pull the trigger too early.
I thought he did a really good job to fight off the wall, but then after that, just, yeah, you're right, a little bit too anxious.
Oh, counter hit, but he dropped the combo just a little too far out of range. Now back 3. Oh, stop trying to interrupt him. Offense is looking really good.
Mac's been real clean.
That's one part of the pair. He's going to need almost a miracle at this point. Not rage really close to him.
However, Lee is next to the wall. If he can get something there. Oh, the big hop knee!
Just as you called it, that up 4-4. Nice. Not going to spin that rage. Gets the tackle. Looking for a button. Breaks the double throw. Down 3. Oh, down 4. And didn't block the whole string. Joe, offense looking amazing. Down 4-4. Jody is still alive. Tell him something, Joe. Tell him something, Joe.
Right when he needed it, he turned it up to 11, man, because he had to. He was backwards against the wall. He was going to be out, but now he's got another chance.
Oh, looking so much better. Mac not used to that combo. Jody almost got a counter here, back 4. That would have been almost a match. Tries to go for up 4-4, didn't work out.
Gets him out of the air towards the wall.
Mac back in control. 1-2-3. Oh,
nice.
This is not looking good. Situation is not spelling well. Get off of me. I want the round up 4-2. That's gonna. I'm trying to figure out. Is it 2 out of 3? Or is it first to 3?
We're doing a
2 out of 3. And that's gonna send Jody down to the losers bracket.
Didn't really feel like Jody could get like a groove for more than a couple rounds, unfortunately. And so every now and then, like, Mac would just back up and wait for his moment, sort of settle it down and play that controlling Jin that we were seeing from him. He played it really well. Don't get me wrong, but you know, a little bit too late sometimes on the offense.
You can tell it's kind of like he's not completely comfortable with the character, but he had enough about him to stay calm, using back 2-1s to try to control that pace. A bunch of 4-3s. Jin has a lot of good moves in his arsenal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of good mid moves in his arsenal that, you know, have decent enough blocks done. You can't punish it, but even still, you have to respect it enough to continue to try to play that poke game, and that's what won him out in the end. And Jody typically known for like how well he can play that up close game, and I didn't see a lot of it there. I mean, but he has another chance. He's still in on that loser side.
Yeah, I honestly got to commend Mac for not even letting him play on the wall. I think that's the scariest thing about Lee's game. He barely got launched. It was probably those 2 hop knees that's all I can come off right off the top of my head. And he didn't get carried to the wall that all that often. Even when he did, he fought out immediately. He didn't let that wall game get started. I mean, that's textbook versus Lee.
Yeah, and like I said, that sidestepping did him really well.